like the muscle was popping. Hello everybody, this is the 22nd of September and the end of week 3. It's been an up and down week with a bit of potential injury coming and some semi-decent running sessions. So this week done 2 like distance running sessions and 1 sprint session, which I tried to include just because I wanted a bit of variety. So I did on Tuesday and Thursday 2 7.6 mile runs, and then on Friday on the field at the back of the house did some sprints, up and down, sprint, rest back, and that was just to try and mix things up and just try and shock the body really, and just try and get some speed in there, because just during the distance runs it's just the same tempo again and again. So I'm just mixing up training a bit and trying to see what that does, and if it helps during my longer runs, like go faster or makes breathing easier. Because obviously when sprinting it's taxing the lungs a lot more than it is, and taxing the body in different ways than it is just during the tempo runs. But overall it's been good. But because at the weekend I did the long run, which was last week I should say, was about 7.6 miles. And then Tuesday and Thursday 7.6 miles. So within like a 5 to 6 day period, done about 22 miles of 3 semi long runs. So I think so after the sprints Friday morning, my legs have just been a bit shot really, been a bit knackered. So I think I've just taken it a step too far. Like I talked previously about staying like an adaptation phase, so they're slightly taxed but they're going to recover, and I think I just took it a bit too extra far. I just made it knackered, which isn't good, because the one thing I want to do is make sure that I don't get injured and make sure I don't wreck them too much that I can't train on them, because although I've still got 9 weeks until the marathon and 3 weeks until the half marathon, I still want to make use of this time to the best that I can do. But the thing to talk about injury, or this potential injury, was on the Saturday after the sprint day, because my body felt relatively okay. Few aches and pains, a bit sore, but natural considering done some running sessions that week already. But it felt alright. So I went out to start doing another one, just an easy run, and less than a mile into it, the back of my left leg, like just on behind the knee, as it were, I started doing this weird popping. Like the muscle was popping, which it wasn't painful. It just like stinged a bit, and it was just like, wait a minute, it's a bit iffy. That I don't know what it is. Don't know if it's like tendons or tendons or anything just going ding, just snapping and such like. So I pretty much cut that off straight away. Just stopped, walked, turned back, and just came back and just thought, spend the Saturday and Sunday today just resting, just try and ease up. I've wanted to do like just take a day rest in between one run session to another, but this time I just took 2, because there's no point risking injury, which is going to potentially take me out for an extended period of time. So I might as well just take 2 days off, make sure it's fine, ease back in tomorrow, and hopefully just get back on it. But with the 2 runs I did today, this week, although I think they have obviously wrecked me, they were really good runs. Like I didn't necessarily feel tired at the end of them. I did do them a bit slower than they normally do, but at the end of them it felt fine. So I think it's positive that body is adapting to this and it's getting better, and I think hopefully next week, having these 2 days rest is giving the body a good time to recover, and next week get back to it, and it all should be good. Just focusing on making sure that I don't risk anything. Just try and keep the training consistent, but give the body the time to recover, to make sure there's no risk or minimal risk. But that's pretty much the end of the 3rd week. 9 weeks to go, or 3 weeks to go for the half marathon to have a good set point. Everything's going well really. So looking forward to the upcoming few weeks. I'll speak to you next week.